Hello. So today we're gonna discuss the ideal body weight, right? Ideal body weight. So in the previous lecture we discussed how to calculate your estimated energy requirement, but remember what we did. I just used my actual body weight. So today we're gonna calculate your ideal body weight, because remember, with actual body weight I was 170 pounds and I divided by 2.2 and I got 75 kilograms, and then multiply by 25, and then my estimated energy requirement for the entire day get to 1900 calories. But it's based on my actual body weight. Do you really want to calculate my nutrition regimen per day based on my actual body weight? So this is the question. I don't think so. I want to calculate my nutrition consumption, my daily nutrition consumption, based on my ideal body weight, because my ideal body weight is going to be a lot less than my actual body weight. My actual body weight is my walking weight. That's the weight that I'm in right now. That's the weight that my body is mostly comfortable with. So we all have set points, and my set point today, because we're aging and it changes approximately every decade, is 170 pounds for now. So let's calculate our ideal body weight. So to calculate ideal body weight, here's the formula. And again, it's all on paper. In real life, again, there are some factors that influence that particular calculation, but let's do the math. So first we're going to do for males, and then we're going to do for females. So for male, to calculate your ideal body weight, you have to know your height in inches and feet in inches. So I'm going to use my numbers. So here's the formula. For the first 5 feet, it's 106 pounds. That's constant. All the numbers right here that you see are constant. So let's say I'm 5'7". So for the first 5 feet, it's 106 pounds, right? I'm gonna use pound sign for the pounds. And then for the 7 inches, right? And then for every inch, it's the number 6. So if I'm 7 inches, then I have to multiply 7 multiplied by 6. That will be 42, right? So multiply by 6, 42. And now I have, for the first 5 feet, it's 106. So it's 106 plus 42 equals 148. 148 is my ideal body weight according to my height. That's ideal body weight. My actual body weight is 170 pounds. So you see the difference? Ideal body weight and actual body weight. Now, if we're gonna use that formula that we used previously in the previous video, the formula was 25 calories multiplied by kilogram of your body weight, you get your estimated energy requirement. Please watch that video. So here with 170 pounds, if I divide it by 2.2, which is constant from pounds to get to the kilograms, it was about 77 kilo. Now let's take 148 divided by 2.2, it's 67 kilo. 67 kilograms. So now I'm going to use this formula. 25 multiplied by 67. Multiplied by 67 kilograms. That will equal to 1680. Right? Let's round this. Right? That will equal to 1700. Let's come back to actual body weight. With actual body weight, it was 77 kilograms. So 25 multiplied by 77 equals, remember, it was 1900. Right? So it's a 200 calories difference. Maybe it's not a lot, but still. So that's how you calculate your ideal body weight. But the thing is, there is a range. There is obviously a range. So when you calculate your ideal body weight, there is always plus 10% and minus 10%. So what it means is, like, that's my ideal body weight, 148. So plus minus 10%, right? 148 plus 10%, approximately we will land to 165 pounds, right? Approximately somewhere there. And if we subtract 10%, So it's gonna be somewhere, let's say it would be somewhere 135, right? I don't want to get to the exact number, right? So that's a range. So I could be with my 5'7", I could be 135, I could be 165, or I could be with my ideal body weight. So truly I had my 148 when I was in the military. But in the past few decades, my weight fluctuates between 165, 170, 164. It depends on the time of the year. So my body feels most comfortably within this number. So I'm on the high end of my ideal body weight. So now, if you're gonna use your ideal body weight and you will calculate your nutritional regimen, you will need to consume less based on ideal body weight. And if you will start consuming less based on your ideal body weight, over time your body should adjust and you will change your set point. Your body's gonna change your set point and you will require less energy to consume. We'll discuss that in the next video. So now let's look at the female example. So for the female, I'm gonna use this exact number. So 5'3". So for the first 5 feet, it's equals to 100 pounds plus 3 inches, right? For the inches, it's 5. In males, it was 6. For the females, it's 5. So it's 3 multiplied by 5. So that would be 15, right? So 100 plus 15 equals 115 pounds. That's the ideal body weight. So, but now let's add or subtract this 10%. So if we're gonna add 10%, that's roughly gonna get to 130 pounds. And if we're gonna subtract 10%, it's gonna be somewhere between 100 pounds. Right? So here's the range. So here's the ideal body weight right in the middle, 115 plus and minus 130, 100. That's ideal body weight. So if you will apply this formula and you will calculate your estimated energy requirement based on your ideal body weight, then you will get that lesser requirement. And that would be the more appropriate number rather than calculate your estimated energy requirement based on your actual body weight. Because calculating based on your actual body weight, you will get more food that you need to consume per day, and your body do not really require that amount. And when you will start consuming less, then your actual body weight will start changing. Your actual body weight, that's your set point. But when you start consuming less, 200, 300 calories per day, over the course of few months, your body will readjust and will require less of energy, regardless of how hard you're working out in the gym. So here's a side note. The reason we use this plus and minus 10%, because we had to take in consideration the muscle mass and the body frame, all different. So me personally, I'm a medium frame. So if you wanna assess what frame you are, so take your thumb and take your middle finger and wrap around your wrist. So when you wrap around your wrist and you can barely touch, but you can touch, it means that you're medium frame. But when you're overlapping, you're a small frame. But if you're not able to touch them together, right? So if there's a space, then you're a large frame. All right, I think it was educational, very simple. In the next video, we'll discuss stages of starvation and what kind of fuel you need to consume in order to survive.